Buying your first home can be really intimidating, especially in an expensive market like in Austin, Texas. So in today's video, you're going to meet Torey, who decided instead of buying a big home with a 30-year mortgage, she went for a tiny house.
Hi, my name is Torey. This is Dandelion, and I'm really excited to show you my happy place. When I was about 18, I kind of saw my first videos on HGTV about tiny living. As I graduated college, kind of came into being an adult, I realized I didn't want to keep up. Like, I didn't want to chase the Joneses. I knew that I was going to start looking for a tiny house. I knew it was time. I'd come up on my first lease here in Austin. My biggest fear was, how am I going to find a place to park a house in a city? So started looking into mobile home communities. I first pulled into this tiny house community. My home was actually sitting in the very, very front. I passed right by it, looked at it, said that's cute, drove through the community, fell in love, called my mom and said, you need to come up here to Austin as soon as possible. I think I found not only the lot, but I think I found the house that I really wanted. I truly believe that you shouldn't have to make a certain amount of money to be happy in a city. You have to adjust your lifestyle. So that is what tiny living was for me. It was me adjusting my lifestyle so that I have everything that I want and I need right here in my home. I put $5,000 towards the home. Overall, it was $60,000. My mortgage payments are $400 a month, and they will be paid off in 12 years. The lot that I'm renting is $550 a month. I'm looking about $1,000 for my rent. Having a lot, having a field for Dandy to run in, having my own space, I am actually able to save money, still living in Austin, still being under the age of 30, and not working 60+ hours a week. Isaiah and I actually started dating about 6 months after I moved in. We are in currently a trial run of trying to see if it is feasible for 2 people. We've been doing that for about a month now. I always joke with him actually about what if we just get a bigger tiny home. Whenever I go to think about moving into a big house again, it really stresses me out because I have everything I need right here and it is so easily maintainable. Come on in. So first we'll start out here in the kitchen. I did buy this house as is. So for me, it was really important to have prep space as well as working to cook. Simply adding a cutting board over the kitchen sink gave me double the amount of prep space that I did have. Doing a spice rack as well as a knife magnetic bar was simple for me because there is very minimal storage here in a tiny house. Definitely having the functionality of a kitchen and open shelving was very important to me. My stove as well as oven are propane powered. I absolutely love it. They cook well. Grew up having a gas stove, so definitely added a homey feature for me in being able to cook meals that I grew up with. Other than that, really just making sure that you have storage. I was given the ability to have a pantry down below. Adding a basket above my oven allowed me to store even more items as well. It's a pretty basic kitchen and it functions really well. When it comes to the bathroom, I have a normal flushing toilet. I have heard that composting toilets really aren't worth the hassle that they are. I do wish that I had a little bit more space in the bathroom to put in a bathtub, but again, bought the house as is and it's been working really great for me. So with the house being only 8 feet wide and having this staircase over on this side, it was really essential to create extra prep space for the kitchen, as well as having that space where I can sit down, do work, have a cup of coffee, look out in the morning. Now with the bar, I did make it easy to change because I didn't know if I was ever going to want it more to counter height or to stay at the bar height. I had to turn around and also get adjustable bar stools These are old tractor seats. My mother found them at a vintage store. Really cool and kind of a perfect fit for the house because they are adjustable. They can go up and down. So just kind of another cool antique finish for the house. For me, going tiny was really about relaxing, enjoying the moment, and enjoying my friends. Having a great living room to entertain in was extremely important. We'll get into series, my group of friends and I, and we'll actually all come over to the house and watch. So I've actually had about 6 people chilling in this living room. At the end of the day, this is the perfect place to come and listen to a record, decompress from the hustle and bustle of Austin, and really just enjoy the home that I'm building and the life I'm creating. So moving upstairs, I really wish I could take credit for this railing, but Escape did a great job putting in the finer details. As for my ivy plant up here, whenever I did move to Austin, Texas, I had an ill grandmother. This was gifted to me at her funeral, so it is really important to me that it becomes a permanent part of my home. I'm really excited about over the years or months that it's going to start to grow over this railing and kind of cascade through the home. In the bedroom space, it was important for me to have room to sit up in bed, as well as to have all of the windows. I do have a beautiful field behind my home, and Dandy really likes to run around and look at the wildlife, and that's actually one of my favorite things to do with her in the morning is to look at the deer and really just enjoy this space up here with her. Whenever I first started looking into tiny homes, I knew that my wardrobe was one thing I did not want to cut into. So the only way that I could really have that walk-in closet feel was to have a second loft. All I had to do up here was add in my mirror to have a little vanity area to do my makeup. I have my shoe rack as well as a clothing rod and boxes for my extra clothes and t-shirts and things like that. I'm able to come up here in the morning with my cup of coffee and get ready, and then I'm out the door and I'm good to go for the rest of the day. Now to the outside of the house. It was built in 2017. I bought it in 2018. It is 25 feet long and 8 feet wide. On the front of my house, I have a split sun that was built by a local woodworker right around the corner from where my home is parked now. I put it on the day I moved in, so it will always be there. So for the outdoor space, I really did want to maximize my entertaining limit and ability by having an outdoor couch, a couple of chairs, as well as just a little bit of a fire pit. It definitely brought the home outdoors even more. So it was really important for us to have a good patio space. I am parked in a retro RV and mobile home community, so we were really well set up. So I did already have the concrete slab and walkway, so it was really simple for me to just throw a rug, put on some furniture, and really kind of make it another entertainment space. When renting this lot, what was included was the exterior shed, which I did not find in any of the other mobile home communities that were here in Austin. And also included with that lot rent is my water. So I have hooked up to sewage, I have all plumbing, as well as the exterior shed that it's a part of the rent. I had a lot of reasons for buying my tiny house, but dandelion was my biggest priority. When looking at a lot of the mobile home communities and RV parks, I noticed that a lot of them had only about 6 feet in between the houses. All of this really just makes for a really easy life with Dandy, being able to let her out in the morning and letting her run, as well as still having that peace of mind and space away from neighbors. I would really like to see tiny living becoming more popular here in Austin. I think that the interest and the want for tiny living is there. There's a lot of people who don't want to spend their lives working to live. All my friends have seen what this has done for me and my lifestyle, and they love it for me. It has given me so much peace of mind. I mean, I'm able to live the lifestyle I want to live in a city that I have been obsessed with since I was a child. Even if I were to start a family, there would be a really good chance that I'm still going to try to make it work even in a tiny home, just because of kind of the home feeling it gives me.
Thanks for watching. If you'd like to support this channel, make sure to check out my Patreon, where you can receive exclusive gifts.